usual, the eyes of the mixed martial arts world are fixed upon Paddy, the Paddy Pimblett, when he competes. And anytime you're able to win when you're not at your best, as was the case in his win over Jared Gordon, that's a feather in your cap. Pimblett back on the horse tonight.
Win. Ultimately, that's what it's all about. Paddy Pimblett gets the job done. But listen to this arena. Listen to the reaction that people give this young man when he steps from behind the curtain. This guy is a star. He has that star quality about him. But not only does he have that, he can fight. And ultimately, it's about winning fights. Paddy Pimblett does that in spades.
There are so many components to this Paddy Pimblett package, the accent, the persona. But this is a very talented mixed martial artist out to prove as much yet again tonight. Here he is, the charismatic UFC lightweight contender and former Bellator champion, Iron Michael Chandler. He said when he signed with the UFC, Daniel, he was not here for a long time, but a good time. And been a darn good time thus far seeing Michael Chandler compete in the big show.
It's been a good time for us. I don't understand how he's having fun when he's involved in those types of fights. But this guy's an absolute beast. I mean, he is a forward pressure, face-first fighter, and those are always the ones that we enjoy. Michael Chandler has the ability to just take you out, but he would prefer to punch you in the face. Let's see how many he goes. Let's see how many he can land tonight as he steps to the octagon.
And Plus Athlete doesn't even begin to describe it. Let's see how it goes for Michael Chandler in another big spot tonight. Michael Chandler steps inside the octagon. He is ready to fight. Our tale of the tape for this lightweight championship fight. Now to get us started, the veteran voice of the octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Lightweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Paddy, the Paddy Pimblett. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Lightweight Champion of the World, Iron Michael Chandler.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one. All right, here's the lightweight contender and former Bellator champion, Iron Michael Chandler. When he signed with the UFC, he was very clear about his intentions. He wanted to fight only the best, and that's exactly the way his career has played out. That being said, this man is hell-bent on realizing UFC gold, and when it comes to this particular matchup, he says he's got to get a knockout. Decisions aren't going to be good enough to get him where he wants to go, and he believes, given the striking defense on the other side, there will be opportunities to close the show.
You see him put himself into the half guard, likes the control, yep.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Big combination here of ground and pound strikes. Nice work by Pimblett.
He passes the half guard. Oh, right in the mouth.
Pimblett's back in full mount.
I mean, at this point, you just have to do something. You know, you have to maybe start trying to pull guard, grab him, pull him into you to try to change it and get him in your realm where you have the advantage.
All right, closed guard now. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Pimblett.
He's got that arm triangle. Watch him pass to the opposite side. It looks real tight. He'll drop his weight to try to finish his technique.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
He's a big shot, and they're not glancing blows. When he's throwing, he is landing so clean that his head is stunning off the mat.
Lands the grounded pound strike here. Well, doing his able best to avoid the ground and pound here. Nice job by Chandler. Posture's up now. That's a vicious head strike. How'd he take it? Nicely done. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Pimblett. Another ground and pound strike lands. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat?
It's unbelievable how fluid he is in his motions on the mat.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here. Pimblett's back in full mount. 90 seconds to go.
Good work, guys, come on.
Oh, nice.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position.
Nice defense.
Pimblett's able to make a nice transition there back into side control. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Good work from the top here by Pimblett. Oh, good shot landed there from the bottom. All right, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Oh, the ground and pound is on point. The hammer fist continuing to find the target here.
When you're throwing hammer fist, you are trying to finish the fight. These are not dealers. These are meant to put your opponent's lights out. It's exactly what he's trying to do.
10 seconds to go in the round. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Points out for the end of round one.
You're being controlled on the ground here. If he gets the takedown, I need you to put your feet on his hips immediately and push off. Don't rest until you're back up on your feet.
All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides, really.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
All right, so a wild round and a wild sequence there on the ground, DC. Talk us through the highlight.
Yeah, man, you see two high-level grapplers going after it. One guy gets an advantage, the other guy always has a response. We thought it was over. A lesser opponent would have been submitted, but these two are two of the best grapplers in the entire UFC.
All right, here we go with our next round, and how about the striking display in that previous round? He found a lot of openings upstairs, and when we sat down with him on Thursday, he said this dude doesn't move his head, and largely that's how it's played.
That's exactly how he thought it would be, and it's exactly what he's seeing early in the fight. Opponent's not moving his head, and he's more than happy to connect over and over with those 1-2s.
Side kick, well done.
lands a beautiful leg kick.
Ooh, looking to go to the leg kick here, just out of range.
He closes the distance beautifully. He's got a single collar tie.
All right, they separate now. We'll see who can get off in space. Look in the clinch there is good by Chandler.
Oh, he's doing a real good job of leveraging the strikes, too.
All right, has the guard closed here. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Pimblett. Great work here from the bottom fighter.
Nice transition. This is where he wants to be.
Postures up now and lands a vicious head strike. Looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. Pimblett's really pressing now. He's got his opponent's belly flat on the mat. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Oh, good ground and pound here. Gonna try to take his opponent's back here, and he does. Another ground and pound strike lands. Oh, excellent pressure here from top position by Pimblett.
There it is. Now he's run him out.
2 minutes to go in round 2.
You gotta be on the side. Get to a side. Don't allow him to hold you down. Keep moving. Keep moving.
He's got to be careful here.
Ooh, good movement to avoid that strike from the top. All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up.
Nice job by him there. He was being dominated and is able to reverse position.
Let's work. I'm going to stand this up.
That's a heck of a strike to land from bottom position.
Come on, let's go. Let's get busy. We got 30 seconds left.
Michael Chandler ground and pound from half guard now. Trying to guard pass here. Not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transition.
Chandler's back in half guard. He's very comfortable here. 2 rounds in the books.
All right, let's relax. You spent a lot of energy going for that takedown last round. You weren't very effective. You have to defend his shots better and prove that you're the better fighter.
All right, let's check out some of the action, DC. What a display of just sheer punching in that last round.
I mean, he looks like a boxer. He looks like a professional boxer out there throwing and stringing those combinations together. He landed those big punches over and over again, and it was this one right here that really did change the tide of the round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, 3rd round of this championship fight. kick is good by Pimblett.
Nice right hand.
Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
Pimblett getting tattooed by that stiff jab.
Oh, guillotine here. It's tight.
Oh, look at this. Jumps over into side mount to try to counter the guillotine. Maybe going with, oh, somehow he gets out. Fantastic submission D.
Great shot on top by Chandler. Oh, good defense, yes.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
All right, close guard now. You gotta be careful though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back. Still trying to get the submission here.
He is fighting for the sub.
Chandler's back in half guard. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked. Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. A lot of top pressure being applied here.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
All right, dominant position for him here. Full mount. If you're the bottom fighter, better start moving those hips, DC.
Oh, you got to start moving those hips. What you should do initially, right, is start to push at the knees. Push at the hips, create some distance, shrimp, and try to recollect half guard. Half guard sucks, but it's much better than being mounted fully by your opponent. Great submission defense.
Relentless pressure from the top by Chandler.
Oh, nice elbow.
All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have two hands in or two hands out, or guys start to attack triangles.
Chandler's right back to the full mount.
Great job landing from the top position.
Ref will help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of his position.
Working in half guard here, making these shots count. All right, feet on the hips here. Oh, now trying to isolate an arm, DC.
He needs to move his hips back to cover. He cannot allow him on that angle because he got to hit armbar.
He's having his way with him here. Under 2 minutes to go in the round. All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah,
somehow.
he loved, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't be is flat on your back. You need to be up on an elbow.
Right.
You need to be half on the side, and you need to control the far side underhook. It is a battle for underhook when you're fighting in the half guard position on the mat.
Pimblett's cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is. Starting to bleed a little bit now. Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound?
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter, and he's very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud. Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground.
Beautiful transition.
All right, north-south position here. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this, DC. Print the shirts, ground and pound. Oh, he's got his back. Right into side control. Pimblett's right back to the full mount here. All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position, and you see this fighter today loves it too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler. Great defense by this fighter.
All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, so the round is over. You see, obviously, the fighter has a cut on his cheek sustained in that round, but better to be below the eye than above it. The cut man is in there trying to close it up. All right, they attend to the fighter on the stool, and I guess if you are going to be cut open, cheek ain't a bad place for it.
Yeah, it's the best spot, right? You never want to be cut. You never want to be bleeding, but if it's on the cheek, it's as good of a spot as it can be. But you still got to do something different, though, because even though the blood isn't going in your eye, every time you get hit there, it's horrible.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go, fourth round of a possible 5. And this is the time where fighters are really tested, right? Dig deep, lean on the hook. We'll see who has the upper.
You feel pretty good in round number 5. Round number 4 is the one that really does test the fighter. It really does test the mettle of the guy inside of the octagon. Beautiful jab there by the champ. Oh, he heard about the jab.
All right, so we'll see what sort of defensive response ensues here. He's taking a lot of shots upstairs, and the swelling is there to prove it.
Got to keep those hands up. He might want to employ a high guard to try to ensure that the guy's not landing on those spots, because the swelling's starting now. It's light, but if he takes many more of these types of shots, it's going to get real bad. Oh, big elbow. Oh, he better start moving. He can't take too many of those uppercuts.
Well-placed kick there by Chandler.
He's going to guillotine. This has got to be it.
Ooh, somebody catch up, but he got out.
What a great job attacking the lock, rolling to your back, giving up the mount. He chose a much worse position over giving up that submission. He's got to be careful here.
Well, the striking clinic continues, and he's wise to attack that already damaged area upstairs.
He's attacking that damaged area for the opponent. He's got to get that head moving on an axis. He cannot be straight on the center line. That center line, you got to get off of it. You cannot go forward without moving your head.
Side control now. I know you've got a huge appreciation for this.
Oh, I mean, this is high-level grappling by both of these guys. Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger.
All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these transitions.
He is a master of movement on the ground. You never know where he's going to be.
Pimblett's eye now closing up. Side control now. Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Pimblett's back in side control.
A way to stay aware and stay safe defensively.
Just over 2 minutes to go.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up. That was nice.
All right, we told you we'd keep an eye on it, DC. That cut is starting to open up wider now, and he continues to target that area wisely.
Well, when you saw it right away, it wasn't that bad. But as he continues to target it, you can start to see it opening up. Look for him to continue to go down that route to try to get this victory.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see who gets the job done at the end of this thing.
Pimblett's back in full mount. Oh, big shots from the top. All right, so he earned respect from his opponent early on with the power, and now the swelling really started to become a factor, champ.
The swelling starting to become a factor. This guy is so good at recognizing a weakness in his opponent. He got him hurt, he got him swollen a little bit, and now it's starting to pay dividends.
All right, side control now.
That was a slick transition. He's in the mount.
Final seconds here. Pimblett's trying to get a triangle here. Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fifth and final round. All right, DC, here we go with our next round. And how about the ground and pound skills in the previous round? His opponent better make some adjustments or Mom's not going to recognize him.
You're funny. He's got no actions to change this because this guy on top is so good with his pressure. He's not even controlling your body with his hands. That's the detail of everybody. Listen, he's sitting in the half guard, and his bottom half is securing his opponent. So his top half is moving. It's adjusting. He's posting his hand on his face, dropping elbows. When he's able to pull back, he's throwing his punches. There is a real intelligence in his approach to his ground and pound. And it's truly, truly great to watch.
So at long last, he finally lands his first takedown after...
And now he's attempting to choke.
Oh, that guillotine choke is tight. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground.
Keep that top position.
Chandler's in half guard now.
Nice shots landing from the top position.
Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. Continuing to work out of the half guard. All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting very active now that he knows he can land these strikes.
Pimblett, ground and pound from half guard now. Let's see if he can do some damage. Really good job to land these strikes from top position. All right, full guard here, DC. What does he need to do to improve position?
Well, he's got to start to build his posture, get some damage off, move to half guard, which in turn leads to more opportunities for advancement. If you're on the bottom, you've got to anticipate those movements the moment he tries to move to the next position. You build a shield, get back to your feet, or dig an underhook to try to get a reversal or a sweep.
Well, you know he's comfortable fighting off his back. Nice job by him to still be a threat off of his back.
And there you go, again, half guard. Wow, he actually reversed the position, but he didn't stop there. He took a strong top position himself.
Pimblett's looking to pass here, denied by the opponent.
Big right hook there by the champ.
Pimblett's in half guard. 90 seconds now to go in this one.
Look at that. Recognize he was about to lose position.
Pimblett's back in full mount. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks. In the half guard.
All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips.
Now into his mount.
Now he's got a good body position. Yup. Gotta be careful here.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Pimblett.
Changing the position. Oh, right into mount.
Final 10 seconds of the fight. Pimblett's going for an arm here.
There it is. He's on the armbar now.
All right, so there's the final horn. I'm not fond of the phrase, to be the champ, you gotta beat the champ, right? But he certainly did enough, I think, to beat the champ.
Yeah, I believe he won the fight. It was a close fight. And I know people will yell and scream, oh, he did not dominate the champion. Well, you don't have to. All you have to do is win the fight. And regardless of how it looks, this young man should be crowned the new UFC champion.
The official decision is now in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. For the winner by split decision, and new UFC lightweight champion of the world, Paddy the Paddy Pimblett.
Oh, what a moment there it is for the new UFC lightweight champion. I'm not crying. You're crying.